Now I'd like to add some intro music to this episode. I'll use this MP3 file that I downloaded free from the internet. It uses PodSafe music that is copyright-free and available for public uses just like this. In Audacity, go to the Project menu and then choose Import Audio. And here's the music as its own track in my project. To have the music begin, then my spoken word, I'll use this time shift tool to move my vocal track later in time. You can try to make it align with the beat or have it come in after a certain number of seconds. You can get as fancy as you want here. Here's my narration track. Hear how the music competes with my spoken word? So that I can show you. I can use this slider to decrease the overall volume of the entire music track. Or instead, I'll use this tool to alter the volume over time. You'll see this colored line appear at the top and the bottom of the track. It works in concert with the track header volume, so you get the full volume to the level of the track volume in the header. Just click to make a key point. You can think of these as elastic, so you need to hold up the line by clicking to make a point, and then make a second point and drag down the key point to let your audio fade out slowly over time. So the music track fades out before the vocals begin. You'll also notice that there were two tracks created when we imported the music. That's because the music was a stereo file, not a mono recording like our narration. It's okay to leave the music as stereo. I'll cut off the end of this file because I don't need all this extra music playing throughout my recording, even if the volume is down. To have the same music at both the beginning and the end of my narration, you'll want to copy and paste. In Audacity, you can only paste into someplace where there's time code, or a signal or a timeline, this line here. This is different than most audio editors, so you have two choices about how you want to do this. You can add in a bunch of silence to get a timeline extending out to the right, and then paste the audio clip into anywhere that line is. This is an okay method, but what I usually do is paste the ending music clip onto another track. Go to the Project menu, choose New Track, and then paste the clip. It'll appear right at the beginning at time 0, and then you can use the time shift tool to move it anywhere you want, independent of the other intro music or the narration, because it's on its own track. I like using this method because then I can reuse this project for the intro and ending music and just do a new narration track for each episode.